Are you guys ready? Let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Good. And let's say the code of pride together. I'll start them. You finish them. I promise to be a... Number 2. I promise to respect others and be... Number 3. I promise to do my... Number 4. I promise to demonstrate... And 5. I promise to... Nice job, y'all.
That's what I like about you. The way you do what you do, how you do, I like about you. Come on now, hey, that's what I like about you. The way you do what you do, how you do, I like about you. I said,
Check out our kinder and first grade who celebrated 100 days of school this last week. This is a piece of writing from first grade about what if hearts fell from the sky.
I spit my 3 wishes on you, that's just my generous ways. Throw it back like history. I work the play a little harder than the rest. I'm Dr. J. I'm an all-time great. You work the same like.
This is a piece of writing from first grade talking about toys, some of their favorites. And in kindergarten, Mrs. Javernix, they looked at the weather. And in third grade, check out some of the writing and notice the colors that they have. They've identified topic sentences, they've identified details, and they've identified conclusions. And check out second grade's work on molecules. Each of these pictures were created with single dots of paint to demonstrate that molecules make up everything. Molecules matter.
School, happy Friday. I know that last week we had a cheesy, wonderful, lovey-dovey little Thursday wrap-up movie, but I'm so excited to get back to celebrating you and some specific names. Remember that if you are individually named in this Friday wrap-up video, I'm coming around to make sure that you are celebrated. But before I do, I want to wish a very happy birthday. So we didn't get to wish birthdays last week, and we're closing out February by the end of next week, by the time I'll get to you, on our next Friday wrap-up. So I've got a huge list of birthdays to celebrate. Happy birthday to you, Aria and Jesse and Emma, Retta, Gatlin, Jackson, Kaylin, Jasmine, and Greg, Alyssa, Azalea, Gabby, Liam, Nelora, and Orlin. All February birthdays, and some of my favorite. In fact, Emma, you and I have the same birthday. How cool is that? And there's their little faces up there. And so I hope you guys had wonderful birthdays on the day that you had them already or will have them coming up. Now, off to some individual class celebrations. Yes, yes, yes. To 4B. 4B doing an amazing job. Every time you walk by, you hear them. They're doing their learning. And Mrs. Thomas really wants you all to know how proud she is. So she asked them yesterday, I believe, to recite the Pride rules, which they did a great job, and then to nominate their own peers. And out of 17, almost all of the students were nominated for at least one of the categories. And what that means to you, 4B, is that your class is a community, and you see values in each other, and that's amazing. And so here in the end was what was ultimately awarded out for Pride or recognized from your classmates. Ms. Zay, you show the positivity, or you're recognized for your positivity. And Harlow and Kai, you are recognized for your respect and responsibility. Ray, for being your individual best. What is that? Lila, for demonstrating truth and honesty. And Trinity, for including everyone. And Trinity, Ms. Trinity, very special. You received the overall Pride Student Award because of numerous nominations in numerous categories. So a special congratulations to Trinity. And speaking of fourth grade, Mrs. Thomas also wanted me to call out those of you that just received a 3 on your Unit 4 math test, which was very challenging, right? And so a special recognition to these kids. Mr. Wyatt B., Kai C., Maya D., Gregory D., Swenya G., Azalea G., Lillian J, Jettison M, Louis N, Malika O, Raymond P, Emerson P, Cade S, Eleanor T, Emmeline T, and Trinity V. Congratulations to you kids on your incredible math test. Moving on to 3B with Mrs. Wyman, she wanted to recognize, and these are again student nominations, Pride nominations from peers for your positivity, Caden S. For respect and responsibility, Ivy R. For your individual best, Derek R. For telling truth and being honest, Teal W. And for including everyone. Everyone belongs, of course, Miss Harper S. Mrs. Hawkins sent in some recognitions. She had the positivity for Ms. Aria, the respect and responsibility for Gavin, for demonstrating truth and honesty to Izzy, and for including everyone, Mr. Henry Clark. Congratulations to you folks. From Mrs. Jackson back to third grade, she had some student-nominated Pride Awards this week. And thank you for your positivity, Jackson and Nevaeh, and for being respectful and responsible, Easton and Arsenia, for your individual best, Elijah and Kaylee, for demonstrating truth and honesty, Daniel and Easton, and for including everyone, Evelyn and Melody. And again, you're the reason this school is such an amazing place. Oh, before I move on, I'm so sorry. That third grade class also took their Unit 4 test, and we want to recognize the students who received a 3 or better. And that goes to Mr. Braylon B, Jackson C, Evelyn D, Taylor D, Andromeda H, Alexandria or Alex J, Elijah L, Daniel M, Melody M, Arsenia M, Nevaeh R, Kaylee R, Toa R, Riker S, and Easton T. And if you can't tell, y'all, guess how many kids that is? That's the entire group. That's the entire third grade 3A class receiving a 3 or better on their math test. And then finally, Mrs. Hunter wanted to do a special shout out to Mrs. Deb and Mrs. Kristen in the cafeteria, who work so hard and always have a smile on their face no matter what. And so students, as you see them today, tell them, in fact, I'm going to use the words that fourth grade says. They always look at me and say, "You're awesome." And I want you guys to do that as they walk in the cafeteria. I want you to look at them and say, "You're awesome." And they'll just smile all day long, feeling that love and appreciation. So thank you, Mrs. Hunter, for making that recognition. Okay, so as I close out today, I'm going to throw up a couple pictures of fourth grade having a picnic, because why not? They're an amazing group of kids enjoying the day together, and that's the heart of our school, finding joy in what we do, finding joy in our work. Happy Friday, Grizzlies, and we'll see you in the hallways, the cafeteria, and the classrooms.
I like about you.